Welcome to Surviving Conquest Earlygame, a new series in which I go through each of the Conquest Earlygame chapters, these being chapters 6 through 12, as well as the first power log and invasion, and give general tips, tricks, and strategies for you to use to hopefully get through the Earlygame chapters yourself in your playthroughs without a hitch, and regardless of your Corrin build. Speaking of Corrin, this series will be based on Hard Classic, but most of what I say and do will hopefully be easily transferable to Lunatic due to the similarities between the two difficulties. My Corrin build is rather generic in terms of Boon and Bane being simply plus speed and minus luck, due to speed's usefulness and luck generally being a meme stat that doesn't affect all that much, but Samurai it was chosen for my Corrin because I believe that Duelist's Blow and Vantage are incredibly good skills to have in the early game, due to Duelist's Blow severely dropping the enemy's hit rate, and Vantage allowing you to get out of some very tricky situations. With all that out of the way, let's get into Chapter 6. The objective of Chapter 6 is to kill 4 of the 5 enemies, these enemies being the Hoshidan royal siblings and Yukimura. Takumi and Hinoka are paired up. Takumi and Hinoka are paired up at the bottom, being able to attack the bridge, where the player will likely go on their first turn, and Yukimura and Sakura reside to the north, with Ryoma being even further up from them, isolated to duel with Xander, who A, cannot gain experience from this chapter, and B, will have hit rate issues regardless of. Xander will have hit rate issues in this chapter, and there's nothing you can really do about that. He can't gain experience either, so I won't be using him at all this chapter. What I'll really be using this chapter for is to train Corrin. Of course, this will be done by feeding them all the kills. I have Camilla pair up with Elise, then have Elise transfer Camilla to Leo for use as a stat backpack, and then I have Leo and Camilla move over to this specific space, due to the fact that only Takumi will be able to attack them due to Hinoka's lack of a one-range weapon. Corrin and Felicia will follow shortly behind. Corrin and Felicia will follow them closely. On the enemy face, Takumi and Leo will fight, with Leo dealing hefty chip damage to Takumi. And Corrin will then proceed to kill Takumi with the Yato, gaining them their first level of this chapter.
You'll be alright.
Not a bad level, but it could definitely. I wish I could. It's not a bad. That wasn't a bad level, but I honestly wish I had leveled. It wasn't a bad level, but I honestly wish I leveled strength instead. After Corrin's killed Takumi, I'll have Leo move over to the other side of the bridge, to be right above Corrin, and transfer Camilla to him. And I'll transfer Camilla to Corrin before promptly moving Felicia and Elise outside of the danger radius of Hinoka. And Xander will proceed to run away from Ryoma somewhat. Hinoka will attack Leo, and Corrin will dual strike, and Leo will deal some hefty chip damage with a dual strike from Corrin, giving them some more EXP. Thanks to the Camilla power-up, Corrin has received quite a bit of magic, 2 specifically, allowing them to one-shot Hinoka with 100% accuracy using the Dragon Stone.
What's the meaning of
Big sister.
The Dual Strike also played a part in this, but the Dual Strike also played a part in this, of course, but for Camilla power-up is also rather useful. Felicia will now. I'm then having Felicia heal Leo with, in order to get her some staff experience, and the Leaf will follow shortly behind them. Xander can run away from Leo for one more turn, but next turn it will be likely that he will have to fight Leo head on. Anyways, Leo will now be waiting out Yukimura, and Corrin will be standing next to him in order to do strike. Then he's going to run over Leo some more, and Yukimura and Leo will fight, with Leo being able to. And Leo and Corrin were able to deal some more chip to Yukimura. This chip, and of course, as usual, Corrin will be taking the kill.
Intriguing.
No.
What to do? Such talk.
Corrin cannot reach Sakura in one turn, so but if he passes up with Camilla on the next turn, he absolutely will. So I have Camilla stand right in front of Corrin. Felicia will heal Leo one more time in order to gain her some more experience. And then will simply run across the bridge. Again. Felicia will now for the last turn. Felicia will power up with Leo, and then Felicia will attack Sakura with her dagger in order to gain Felicia some more experience, and of course lower Sakura's stats. And then Corrin will power up with Camilla and attack. And then Corrin will power up with Camilla, fly over to Sakura.
Big Brother?
Sakura.
And Corrin will defeat Sakura to end the map, gaining them 2 levels.
You'll be all right.
Gaining them their second and final level of this chapter. This strategy consistently ends the chapter in 6 turns, and it will result in two levels for Corrin, or one level, and with the Corrin that will be left very close to this and not leveling up again. Stage complete.